I got yours on the computer.
Okay.
So I'm watching yours on the computer. I'm streaming mine on my Apple TV just so I can
Nice.
see it in real time, like what
Right.
you would be seeing.
I got you.
And then
That's
you
smart. That's
did.
smart. All right. I just went ahead and started mine just now.
Yeah.
Changed.
I just
Changed.
started mine too.
Nice. Got it on live chat.
You go ahead and you do the intro.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Live with the Hive, episode 9. I'm the real Chinstrap, and joining me today, as always, is D Graves over here. How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Top of the morning to you.
Right back at you, man. That's what I like to hear. So,
Yeah.
today's episode, we're going to be drawing some Carnage. He's going to be our focus. We're going to do a little in-depth drawing on him. But before that, we're going to do a couple warm-up sketches. And who are you thinking about drawing today, bro? What do you think we're going to warm up with?
So to keep going with the like spooky feel and all of that, and especially with the new movie coming out, I'm thinking we should do Beetlejuice.
I like it.
How you
I'm
feel
down.
about that? Beetlejuice seems like a good character.
I like it, bro. Yeah, that'll be a fun one for sure.
Have you seen the original movie?
I haven't actually. That's another one I
You
haven't seen.
haven't?
No,
Yeah, you
bro.
gotta check it out. It's funny, man. It's definitely one of those cult classics now. And then
Right.
they got Beetlejuice, the sequel coming out. I think they called it like Beetlejuice, or something. I'm not
Mm,
sure.
I think so. I've seen a little bit about it, but not a ton. But that sounds right.
Right.
I think you're on the right path there. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to add it to the list. We knocked out Trick or Treat last night, and so I guess that'll have to be one of the next ones for us.
Did you? So you
For
got a
sure.
chance to see it and everything was good?
We watched it last night. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty fun one for sure. And I
Oh,
get I
perfect.
get the appeal of Sam. He's pretty dope. He's
Yeah,
definitely the man.
I'm telling you, he's always been something, not necessarily good or bad.
Yeah, right. He's just kind of doing his thing, you know. And yeah, it was good for sure. But I'm excited for this though. This will be fun. I've never drawn Beetlejuice either. Have you drawn Beetlejuice before?
I feel like I've drawn him before, but it was a while ago.
Mm,
Nothing really too good though.
sure,
It
sure.
was like back when I first started.
Right, I gotcha. Well, I'm excited to see what we do here today. Do you
And
want to
you
do?
can you hear my audio good?
You sound good to me. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I hear
I
you
had
talking.
saw something pop up on my end, and I want to make sure, like, on for the viewers, they can hear me.
Yeah, here, let me check. I can
No,
check
I think
the.
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
So, go ahead and look up some Beetlejuice references.
I'm taking a
Um,
look, trying to see, get a feel for him.
right.
So it looks like crazy hair, the eye makeup,
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of just a crazy look on your face. I get it. The suit, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
You
I
got
like
this dude, real dusty, Michael Keaton.
facts, bro. Represent. So I think, hmm,
Let's try one. So, what was? Did you have like any standout moments in Trick or Treat that you can think of? Or
mm, I think the end of Sam's confrontation with the old guy was pretty funny.
oh yeah, yeah,
That was
that's
pretty
definitely
funny. That
yeah,
because that really just kind of shows, like, that explains his whole thing, right? As a character,
right,
he's like,
right,
we good now. It's cool. Never mind. You cool. You cool. You cool. And he just like moves on. It's
yeah.
that was pretty funny. I like that part. That part was good. um,
I like that scene as well. I think I'm gonna even use it as like part of my maybe my piece that I do. I'm not sure yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Uh, yeah, that was a good one. In what way? What about it? Is there something specifically that like inspired you about that, or something that
I like
like a specific thing?
that's the first time that we get to see his ugly little face.
Right? Yeah.
Um, I also like how on the wall, you know how it's got the trick or treat that's
Yeah.
written all on the wall and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like that too. That is really good.
Yeah.
And
See
you had
if I
already
can.
had that in one of your thumbnails too, right?
Yeah,
So
I
like
knew
you,
that scene specifically. I was thinking about it,
right?
you know.
Yep.
But this dude's expressions, look, for Beetlejuice, his expressions are always like he's really animated, you know.
He's animated. He's exaggerated, kind of thing.
Hmm.
So we can just kind of go crazy a little bit.
Yeah,
Go crazy. Looks like a guy that likes to go crazy. That's for
he
sure.
does. And what I'm trying to do is try not to like make him superhero.
Oh right. Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be so
Yeah.
stuck on one style.
Gotta go for a. So what can you do then? What can you change about it to give you about your normal process or your normal thinking? Um, what do you think you
Um,
can change about it?
I
Get,
want to give him normal, like normal proportions versus just being so muscular.
oh
You know,
right. Sure. Yep. Feel
um,
that.
I guess more with like his expression. I got to keep it something not so. What would you call a hero's expression?
Mm,
Sometimes
angry.
like
Focused.
angry or God, I'm missing the word that I'm thinking of, but
Serious.
uh, yeah, some like brooding.
Right. Right.
I want him. I've never really drawn him successfully, but I'm excited to kind of study him. And then we're gonna have to do the thumbnail with him for the next show on
Right.
Wednesday.
Yep. Faux show. We'll see. See what we can get out of this.
Hmm. He's got like on the edge of his mouth, he's got like mold and stuff.
I see that. I was wondering what that is. Like all down his neck. That's. I like it. Okay.
So, since you've watched the movie now, would you recommend it to anyone else who hasn't seen it? Is it something that maybe you'll watch more, maybe
Poss-
next year?
Possibly. Yeah, I definitely think it's a good watch for sure.
Hmm. Did you watch it by yourself or with your lady?
No, I watched. We watched it together. Me
Oh,
and Olin
nice. Did
watched it
she
together.
like it, or is she
Yeah, she
she
thought
had
it was
already?
cool. She thought it was cool. Yep, it was pretty cool. It was a fun time. It was pretty
Hmm.
funny. We both had, moments where we were laughing and stuff. And she was mostly just in it, hoping that I would get scared, though. I think, because we kind of mentioned I'm not really like into horror stuff. It's just not really my stuff, my
Yeah,
general thing.
yeah.
And so she's sitting there. She's like, she's watching me. She's like, "You okay over there?" She's like, "You sure you want to do this?" She's like, "You sure? You sure you can handle it or whatever?" She's trying to,
Playing your life.
trying to get me all paranoid and everything, and
Right,
but it's okay.
right.
But I came out victorious in the end. I did great. It was fun.
Oh,
We were both
that's right.
laughing. It was a cool movie. It
Is
was pretty
there
cool.
any movies that you guys normally watch around this time? Like even if it's not necessarily like a scary movie, is there
Nah,
anything?
not really, to be honest. We don't really have any traditions um, going, but
Mm.
maybe we need to start some.
And
It
maybe.
is. It's cool. It's a cool thing to have.
I used to have some like every year I wanted to watch something, and this is gonna sound corny, but I loved Hocus Pocus. Like
Oh,
even
okay.
yeah, yeah. As a kid, I used to watch it, so it was always good to watch that too.
Right, yeah. That's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Focus,
legit, bro.
focus.
That's
You
legit.
know, they're popular for everyone now.
Right.
And let's see with this one. So as you're sketching
Mm.
your Beetlejuice, what are you keeping in mind? What's your approach?
Uh, I'm kind of just trying to make him look kind of crazy,
Hmm.
really, and going
Hmm.
for, mm, yeah, just kind of crazy and wild, and then trying to
Hmm.
nail, just add in the features, that I know he's gonna have, the hair
Hmm.
and the eye makeup and everything, and the mold and all that, and just kind of trying to be, kind of remembering it's a warm up sketch, trying to be free with it, and kind of have some fun, you know, and
Yeah,
not be too worried about it, not be too uptight. That's what I'm trying to think, but mostly just
I'm
trying to make
trying.
him look kind of crazy.
I'm trying to get like his mouth expressions because he's always got his lips in a weird way.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm messing with right now is the mouth. Trying to get something with that.
So now Beetlejuice is gonna have to be another movie that you that you
Yep,
watch.
yep, for real. It's gonna have to go on the list. Going on the list. She's already looking for more. She's like, I'm gonna find a real horror movie for us to watch tonight. So she's
Oh,
she's on the hunt. She's trying to take me
yeah,
down, trying to get me. But it's okay.
that's funny.
It's alright though. I can handle
I love that.
it. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. For sure. For sure. This thing
Let's see.
is sideways a little bit. Fix that. I've been doing more of this, turning my paper upside down,
Mhm.
and it's really been helping me fix my like stuff being even. Especially if I'm drawing a front-on face shot.
Mhm.
Looking at it upside down has really been helping me adjust my eyes, kind of.
I haven't tried that,
I recommend it. I recommend
but
it.
I have been getting a little bit more comfortable with like rotating, um, rotating my paper around a little bit.
Right. hmm Is that helping you? You feel like?
It is a little bit. I feel like it's helping me a little bit more with my like lines, how
Mm,
clean they are or anything like that.
sure. Make that.
Let's see. It's got. Let's maybe do this suit. You know, it's I don't draw a lot of like regular clothes, so that's another thing that I'm teaching myself.
Nice.
You know,
Yep. Oh, I know what you mean. Not everything is skin tight and
for
on
real.
top of rock hard abs.
Right.
What's a way that you like to practice that kind of stuff, like more normal kind of clothes? Have you found something that helps you
I'm
out that you
starting
like?
it now.
Mm.
I'm starting it now. This is my first. This is it. This is the
This is it.
beginning. Mark
This
this
is
day.
it. All
Yeah.
right. All right. That's cool. I have a recommendation for you then. Actually, something you can try
Yeah.
if you're
Do
interested.
that. What's
Is
up?
doing gesture drawings. Okay, which
Okay.
I know you're familiar with gesture drawings.
Hmm.
But I know for myself, a lot of times I go through and I pick what poses I want to do. I'll scroll
Hmm.
for a while and be like, that's a cool pose, I'm gonna do a gesture of that one or whatever.
Hmm.
But one thing I've done a few times is I'll just get like a pack of reference pictures and just go
Mm-hmm.
through them one by one, and like no matter if I like the picture or not, just do at least a 5 minute, gesture of it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those wound up having like clothes in them, like different kinds of clothes. Obviously, some is like drapery kind of stuff. Some of it's like jackets. Some of them they'll be in a costume, right, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And I found just after doing that a few times, I was noticing I would get more comfortable, or I was noticing patterns as I was doing it. So I definitely that's how I personally like to so far what's worked for me, understand that stuff a little better, or at least do it more.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna have to try that out. And do you make that a part of your like normal practice process now? Like are you doing like 10 minute each day, 15 minute? Are you
Yeah,
segmenting that out of your schedule?
yeah, exactly. I normally will set a goal for like
Uh-huh.
5 gestures or 10 gestures in a day,
Uh-huh.
whatever. And I have this notebook actually right here. It's kind of become my kids keep using it, and I've been using it to test paint. I got some in here. Where
Uh-huh.
is this? I bought just some regular like lined paper
Yeah.
for this because again it's something that I want to just do and like not be precious about it. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm going through here. I have some, and yeah, I would just try and fill the page up, and just fill them up as much as I can,
Mm-hmm.
keeping it loose, keeping it no pressure, keeping it, and you get things that like poses I wouldn't normally pick. Like, if I'm just scrolling through Pinterest, I'm not going to pick most of these poses to do studies of, right?
Right.
But if I just force myself, like, I'm going to start with this pack, I'm going to start at picture one, and I'm going to just keep it going. I'm going to do 5 every day or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It just naturally exposes you to more things that you wouldn't normally be doing. Um, and yeah, definitely
I can see
recommend.
I can see that for sure.
But, that's just me.
I like it. Hey, you know what? On one of
Hmm.
mine, he's starting to look like the Crypt Keeper.
Oh, yeah? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let me
Did
see.
you ever watch that show?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm gonna keep asking you that because it's the topic, but you say you don't really
It's
watch
gonna
that.
it's gonna be no to pretty much
Everything.
everything. Yeah, I mean
Uh,
everything, everything.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, but it's okay. Now is
No,
now is the time for it's the time of reckoning.
I
Time
wouldn't
to
say that it's sad, especially if you have a reason for why
Nah,
you never did.
not necessarily, but just was never a thing.
Yeah.
But Beetlejuice right here is looking pretty fun. Pretty fun.
So I got two sketches of Beetlejuice right here. I'm gonna lighten down and see if I can do a little bit with it.
Nice. I'm gonna kind of give him some messed up teeth. Looks like his teeth aren't necessarily in the best condition. Let's see how this looks. I don't know. I don't know. Hmm.
All right. So can you see this still? Or did I lighten it down too much?
I
Hopefully not.
can tell you got something there. Yeah, it looks lightened down, but it's fine.
Good.
It's fine.
Are you are you learning anything as you're drawing this sketch?
Mm, learning anything about Beetlejuice or just learning anything in general?
Yeah, Beetlejuice,
I mean,
anything in
yeah,
general.
getting kind of a
Uh,
feel for him. Like because I'm looking at mine and I'm seeing what's different from, the different references I'm seeing. And it's kind of helping me get a feel for how I would draw him
yeah,
differently.
I see the. I gotta keep in mind like certain aspects, like the circles around the eyes,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And plus, he's like normal man, you know,
Mhm. Mhm.
as far as like features or proportions and shit.
How jacked he is. Not super
Or
jacked.
not just.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, mine I think looks a little too skinny right now. So I'm gonna maybe see if I can chunk him up a little bit with my refining sketch,
Mhm.
which I'm gonna start right now.
Sometimes, sometimes I feel like I make the like the nose a little bit too big. Still
Mm.
working on some of that that I
Mm.
want to
It's a
fix.
tough one. That can be a
Got to
tough
get
one.
that mold around his mouth,
Yeah, for real. Don't forget the mold. We're gonna be looking for it.
bro. For real.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
Pencil him in. He does have eyebrows, right? It looks like he has eyebrows.
Yeah, and the references that I see, he's got eyebrows for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Those are a little big. Let me see. Let's go.
I'm trying to start with the light shapes first, like with his hair. You know, his hair is wild. It's almost like a fro.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
so jacked up. You know,
Yeah.
like he got electrocuted or something. So
For real.
also, yeah,
That makes sense. So you're kind of thinking about those, thinking
yeah,
about the overall shape of that, and building off of it.
yeah.
I like it. I like it. I'm kind of just going in. I lighten mine down. I'm just kind of going in and seeing what I can change, what I can adjust with the basic shapes, and I'll throw some shading in after that. What are we at? It's been about 20 minutes. Okay, okay.
Another what? 10 minutes.
Something like that, probably. So then we can do a nice little carnage for everybody. How do you feel about carnage? So you did a new one for your thumbnail,
I
right?
did.
How did you feel about
I
drawing it?
um I I like how the digital version came out because we had already drawn them once, you know, so
Mm-hmm.
that makes it a little bit easier when you've already had exposure to the character.
For sure.
So I feel like my approach was a lot more streamlined, and I felt a little bit more confidence while doing it too. I would say,
Nice. Nice. It looks
like,
too. It definitely came out cool, for sure.
thank you,
For
thank you.
sure. For sure.
I like how yours came out too. Yours is real clean. I don't
Thank
know if
you.
you're running into this issue, but oh, that's too spaced. But when I was doing my digital, sometimes when I was uploading the thumbnail, it would say that the file was too big. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So I felt like I had to lower the resolution so I wouldn't run
Mm-hmm.
into that problem of the file size being too big. but
Yeah.
now it looks a little bit more pixelated than what I see on my end because I'm seeing the actual,
Yeah, the actual the
music.
art piece, right?
Exactly.
Um, yeah,
So
I
hopefully when you
yeah.
saw it, it didn't look too like weird.
It, it looked a little pixelated, but it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't crazy, but it wasn't slightly pixelated.
I don't
I
like that.
went.
It's supposed to be clear.
I know, bro. I what I did. I changed my thing, my canvas size on Procreate. I don't know how pixelated mine is. I didn't look. Yo, we got Austin in the building. What's up, bro? Sorry, I haven't looked over here. I hope I didn't miss that by too long. He says
Oh
on his
no.
says on his lunch break right now. He's got a little more time. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear it.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let me check mine. I have to check this
Hope
out.
you're doing good, man. Hope it's a good day at work. Nice and chill, I hope. We're doing a quick Beetlejuice warm-up sketch, then we're going to be doing some Carnage. We started that Carnage the other day. I wound up painting mine this morning here, and so we're warming up with a quick Beetlejuice, and then we're going to do another Carnage, like where we spend a little more time on it kind of thing. But thanks for coming over, bro. Coming through.
Right.
Like I
Thanks for
said, I hope
coming, man.
you're having a good day at work. Let's see. I might just keep this kind of cartoony and keep these teeth kind of cartoony. There's nothing wrong with being a little cartoony.
I feel like with this one, I don't know. I think I like the other one a little bit better, but I'm gonna finish it up because I don't want to waste too much time.
That's right. Running out of time. We're running out of time. Let's see. Uh, yeah, I'm just cleaning this up real quick. Little bit of cleanup. We'll have to get some tips from this from our other Hive member. Shout out to Brian. I
Shout
know
out to B.
he's into he's a fan of Beetlejuice. I
Yeah,
believe he's talked about that before, so he'll have the advice we need. Definitely the next time we draw, we'll be more prepared, or I will be at least. Probably he'll help me out. Probably don't need as much help as I do.
there we go. I think I'm finishing with mine right here.
Nice, nice, bro. I see what you're cooking.
But do you smell what the rock is cooking?
Ooh, I don't
Watch
actually.
out.
I don't. I'm not even in tune with the rock, bro. We're all about D Graves. That's what we're here for.
That's right.
Um, Austin says, "Don't hate me for this, but I've never seen Beetlejuice. You want to watch it, and the new one looks good." Well, there's no hate here because I'm in the same boat, bro. I actually haven't seen it either. We were just talking about that a little bit ago. It's one of the things I'm behind on, so I'm right there with you, actually. But I'll probably watch it sometime. I'm with you. It's one of those things that it's like obviously I've known about it, and
Yeah,
it's just never been something I've actually gone and seen, type of thing. But
yeah. Well, as soon as you get a chance to watch it, check it out and you let me know what you think.
all right, I will.
It's got some funny moments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
All right. Where you at with that?
Pretty much done. Adding in his eye makeup and stuff, real quick, and then I think I could call mine good. D Graves on top. That's what Austin says. I'm with you right there, bro. Facts. Facts. Let's see. Bam. Bam.
All right.
Warm up sketch complete.
Look at
Let's
that.
see. You got
Oh,
two. Nice.
that dude
Nice.
is wild.
Wild. Yeah.
I like what you did there, dude.
Thanks, man. I like
Thank
how.
you. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Facts. I like how clean yours are. You got two nice clean sketches. That's cool.
Look, so I'll give you a little.
Let's see the up close. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, you really got that mold in there. Better than me for sure. The suit too looks good.
Thank you.
I'm over here being so messy, and you got these nice clean sketches. It's beautiful.
Nah, man, you being wild and free. That's how it's supposed
Wild,
to be.
wild man over here.
It's a sketch.
Yeah, for sure.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do one last thing.
One last thing. Austin says, "Let's be real. Any movie that has Danny DeVito is an automatic banger." And I think that is a scientific fact. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's proven. Ooh, giving him the outline. Oh, nice. Oh my god, bro. That's so clean. I love that little outline.
Thank you.
Ah,
Um,
it's
add
beautiful.
a little shape to it.
Well, if you're still doing more on yours, I'm gonna do more on mine. He's doing more. He's cheating.
Huh?
Oh, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. There's no cheating in art. And then we're gonna do. Let's see. We got more carnage coming up. Do you have? Have you been thinking about what you want to draw for carnage today? Has that been on your mind at
Um.
all?
Yeah. So since I did a little bit more detailed one on let's do. So this is episode. Let's start like I need to date my stuff too. You know.
Oh, like these sketches? Oh yeah, we could.
Oops. Why'd I put 99? It's
Uh,
supposed to be 09. Duh.
hmm.
All right. So since I did more of a like body pose for the thumbnail, like the
Mhm.
digital version,
Right.
I'm gonna do another headshot.
Another headshot.
I'm gonna do
Okay.
another headshot for this one, but I'm gonna do it maybe a little bit more detailed, just as detailed as the one that was digital.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Are you gonna do it? What size you gonna do?
I'm gonna still use this size.
You're gonna use that
Let's see.
size still? Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's all right.
So a while ago, I had bought a big ream of 6x9 paper.
Right.
I thought it was going to be a little bit thicker than it is, but it makes perfect sketch paper. Like the size is good, and as I'm using it, I'm learning how to use it more and more. So it's a little bit thicker. Like
Right. I feel you.
I can't do heavy inks on it, and I can't do like watercolor or nothing like that because it will fold up and stuff. But I'm able to
Mm,
use it a little bit more.
nice. That's cool. It is a nice size for the sketches, and you're definitely with what you've been, all the experience you've been doing with them, you're able to squeeze a lot in there. Seems like.
Thank you,
But
thank you.
Austin asks about the wifey and the kid, or is it kids? It's kids, bro. I'm up to three, man. It's yeah, it's real sad, but it's good. No, it's good. Everyone's good. Um, my two oldest ones are in school right now, which is why it's nice and quiet. Been waiting, man. Been waiting all summer for this. It's fantastic, and the baby's asleep right now. He's taking a nap.
Mm.
We took a quick trip before the stream, and he knocked out in the car, and he was out, bro. I carried him back inside, laid him on the couch. He's still out. It's one of those naps, so It's a good time
That
right
sounds
now.
like a win. Yeah, that sounds like a win.
I'll take those at any time that I can, bro. I don't know what I want to do for Carnage. So I got the headshot that I did. Um, mm,
I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do another headshot,
right.
but maybe a different angle.
Mm, yeah, could do that. Could do a different angle. Mm, let's see. I could do. I really want to do a bigger one, but I know I shouldn't. I'll do a different angle. And I'll try and do something. We'll come up with some way to do it different from this one. Let's go. It's not sad. Got little mini chin straps. Yeah. Yeah, we got plural. Yeah, they're all boys, bro. They are all wild. They are definitely little mini chin straps. That's for sure. That is for sure. The oldest one especially is like a little carbon copy, bro. It's so weird. It's really such a weird thing to see this little kid doing something, you know, and it's like it's the exact same thing that I used to do, you know, and
Mm.
everything, and it's like it's very trippy. It's very trippy. It's very trippy. But you know, Carnage is pretty trippy too. He's a pretty trippy character. I'm gonna see if I can.
I don't, which is funny because I don't really, I can't say like I know a lot about Carnage, the character.
Mm,
You know,
right.
I I haven't like read the books or anything.
Sure. Have you did you play any of the like the old PlayStation games? Like
I
PlayStation 2 Spider-Man games?
I did, I did, yeah,
Well,
and
there
I
you
got
go.
the new one, so I love Spider Man and all of the Marvel
Right.
stuff. But as far as like reading the comics, I haven't read that. I did see the movie that they had, Let There Be Carnage.
Right.
Did you like that? Did you see that?
Yeah, yeah, it was cool. I thought that all the Venom movies were pretty cool. Carnage was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good time. But I mean, even I don't know. I feel like if you like have experienced any kind of the stories, you know, because like Carnage was in he was in the PlayStation One Spider-Man game, right? Or was that PlayStation
Hmm.
Two? I can't remember, but I think any of those you got, you know, you still kind of like you get enough to kind of get the
Yeah.
basic idea, right,
Uh-huh.
of what's going on with him. Um, Austin asks, "Do I still talk to Oki?" Yeah, I do. I do. He's cool. We don't really game together very much anymore, unfortunately. We were watching the new Demon Slayer season. We were watching that together as it was coming out. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I think he actually still streams. He's been streaming Apex. I think it's the last thing I saw him streaming. I think he's just on Twitch though now. I don't think he does YouTube anymore. But yeah, we still talk in real life though. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's a great guy. Great guy.
Mhm.
Um, he says that's so adorable and don't be giving him baby fever. Ah, man. Yeah, I definitely don't want to give that message out for sure. But no, they're great. No, they're great. They're great. I know I talk a lot of smack about them, which is they deserve. Don't get it twisted. They deserve it. But they're great too, you know. It's a weird thing.
I like
Um,
that profile that you got going.
oh yeah? Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna see if I can turn it into something cool. Let me see. So if I have the eye up here, keep it kind of skinnier and more jagged, you know, than a Venom eye. Then I want to have the mouth open. that. Does that make sense? And then it would come down here, down. Oh man, I don't know, bro.
Sounds like you're figuring it out, bro.
Yeah, it's going great. Fantastic. Then I can have these. I want to give him these tendril things connecting his jaw. Um, I like that. I like those. And then if I have some teeth, we'll just get these kind of roughed in here.
I feel like I drew too big,
Let me see.
just a little bit.
The glare is a little bit on your pencils right now. When you're, I can see it better when your hand is like on top of it. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, yeah, I can see. No, that's
Maybe I
fine.
should fix the blue
I
bit.
like the how you have the teeth kind of converging in, and like on the top. I like how you got that going.
Thank you.
So if I have
I'm gonna
this,
see if I could turn it into this.
that's not right. If this is going like that, you've been wondering how he's doing. Yeah, he's doing good. He's killing it. I have missed his streams. He always streams late at night, and I'm in bed kind of early normally. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he still streams. He says, let's see who. He has a controversial question for us. He says, who does he
Uh,
think? Who do we think is the best Spider-Man actor between Toby, Andrew, and Tom? What do you think? What do you think, bro? I'll let you. Do you have any thoughts on that?
yeah. I gotta go with Toby
Mm,
because I grew up with him. Andrew was a little bit more edgy than I thought. Like than I really feel like the character Peter would be. Right. So I didn't really. I like what he did with it. I like how edgy it was, but I don't really feel like it fit the character. To be honest, that's to me. And
yeah.
I feel like with Tom Holland, he's perfect for the new generation. He's young enough. He feels like he would actually be the character. He still doesn't seem as nerdy, but he can act it out really good.
That's a good point.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah,
my
that's a real good
favorite,
point.
my loyalty's gotta go with Toby.
Yeah, man. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's tough because like you said, bro. Tom, I mean Tom Holland definitely looks like. I mean he seems like like Spider-Man, right? Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
especially a younger version for the new whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
man, when Toby walked through that portal, bro, I don't know. It's like I don't know. It might just be
I
it
know.
might just be because of our generation, I guess.
Yeah,
But I do have a hard time picking between those two. For me,
between
actually,
Tom Holland and Toby.
yeah, I've only seen the first Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Um, when because it came out, we watched it, and I was like, all right, that's cool,
Yeah.
whatever, whatever, and then
Mhm.
just kind of never watched the one after that or anything. Um,
Yeah.
so I mean, he was cool in the one with all three of them, though. I liked him, but I haven't really seen all of his movies either. So.
The from what I remember, I feel like the second Andrew Garfield one was that Electra
I think so, yeah.
with Jamie. Yeah, I didn't like that one.
I
I
think
didn't.
so because that's the one I haven't seen. So like when I saw Electro in the other movie, I was like, I was out of the loop.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think that
I
was
didn't
the
really
second.
like anything about that. But like I said, they made Spider-Man look really cool.
Right. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. That's fair. Austin says that's exactly why D Graves is the top. That's a true professional W opinion.
See,
I
you
agree.
see,
You're on point, bro. You got it on lock, man.
I like that guy. He knows
Yeah,
what he's talking
exactly. Electro and Green Goblin, he says. Ah, okay.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. I definitely haven't seen that one. I saw it's on one of my streaming services though. We saw that last night when we were looking for Trick or Treat. So
uh,
maybe I'll watch that one sometime. Probably not though. I don't really so like I don't really watch a ton of things like now. I'm just kind of just doing stuff besides watching movies. So like if I do watch something, I kind of want it to be something that I know is going to be good.
right.
I don't really want to take any chances watching something that might not be that good, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I probably won't watch it.
I used to be addicted to bad movies. Like I
Really?
loved watching, yeah, B-rated films, and if
Mm,
it the worse, the cheesier, the better.
nice. Okay. I've never gone down that rabbit hole,
Oh
but
man,
it's a good one. It's a good one.
it can be depending on some. I had saw one movie. It was called like Rest Stop or something. This is old, mind you.
Okay.
These movies are old, and it was so cheesy, but I loved it. I was like, oh,
Mm,
that's great,
right. Yeah. That's funny. Something.
especially if it was like a horror film.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you a big horror guy? Is horror like one of your a thing you're pretty fond of?
I used to be, I used to
Mm,
be, and now I feel like I might be growing out of it.
really?
I know, interesting,
That
but
is interesting.
yeah, I feel like I might be growing out of it a little bit.
They just not
Like
hitting the same for you anymore?
I used to watch like every year. I would watch Trick or Treat or something like that. Not like as a ritual. I just liked it and it fit
Right.
the vibe or whatever. But yeah, I haven't really been doing that.
Mm, interesting.
So right, evolution.
I guess so, huh?
I've been
Eh.
so focused on just art and comics and stuff like that. I haven't really.
Facts, bro. That's how it's been for me.
Yeah,
Like I got
that's
stuff
why
I
I relate when you said that.
right, yeah. Yeah, it's like there's stuff I want to do, I know I want to do it, but I got these drawings to do at the end of the day. I got these skills I'm trying to build. I got episodes to record. I got TikToks to edit, you know what I mean? I've been editing my videos a little bit more recently.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, your voiceovers are so dope. They're like
Yeah?
clean and clear. They sound really confident. Like
Thanks, man.
I need to put something together like that myself.
I appreciate that, bro. That's something I like doing.
Or
Um,
respect.
I like doing those. I need one still. I need to make actually. Someone asked me a question a while ago, and I keep meaning to make a video for it. And I tried actually sitting down yesterday, but I
Uh,
couldn't. I couldn't make it happen. So I gotta.
uh,
I gotta do that. But but I've also been doing like taking songs, finding my music beforehand,
yeah,
and cutting my edits so they sync up with the music, right?
yeah, yeah.
And I like, first of all, I like the videos more, right? Like that's obviously content that I enjoy more just watching.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Um, but they've been, I've had a few that have been performing pretty well too. So it's cool to,
Nice.
it's pretty cool. But
I know
yeah,
that feels.
for sure. And I mean, that's something I like doing anyway. Really like the video side of it, like of the
Mhm.
content, right? I do enjoy doing. That's something I've always liked. So it's cool. It's cool. It's fun stuff. You know what I
I
mean?
I used to do all that, bro. I used to do video editing and shooting music videos, and I did photography, and I did it
Yo, really?
all.
Yo, that's awesome.
Yeah. But now that I have to edit, or I don't be wanting to do it. I'll be like,
Yeah. It's different when you were younger, just doing it just cause, right?
yeah,
It was different.
it was something that I was really trying to make it in, kind of like art.
know what you
I've
mean.
always been an artist. I just kept kind of changing or pivoting the direction that I was going. So I did photography, and then I started a clothing line, and then I did once upon a time like music and all of that, dude.
That's crazy. So during your whole exploration process, did you think of yourself as an artist the whole time, or did you like how did you think about yourself as you were going through that experience of trying to find what your thing was?
Um, how I referred to myself as depended on what I was doing. So if I was doing photography, I would say I was a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be a photographer. I didn't start using artist until recently when we started doing this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's when the term or the title artist came. Even though everything that I did was some form of art, right? It was
Right.
just different mediums that I was using. But yeah, I didn't call myself an artist until I said I want to take my art seriously and become an artist and join the cartoon block and met UMB and all of that.
Right. Yeah. That's interesting. That is interesting, bro.
Yep.
That's a pretty similar experience to what I've had. So it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny to hear that. It's funny to hear
Yep.
that.
I didn't actually become an artist until September 1st, 2021.
There you
And
go.
that's when I started my art journey. And I,
That's when you realized. No, no, no. That's when you realized that
yep,
all along, it's been an art journey.
all along.
You know what I'm saying? All along,
Ooh,
ever since day one, before we even knew what it was.
it's been an art journey.
Man, Austin's
I
got to get
know.
back inside. Said it was good to see us. Catch us in the next one. Good luck with the drawings. Thank you, bro.
For
Much
real.
love.
Thank
Much
you.
love.
Thank you for stopping by, man.
You're the OG for sure. I hope you have a great rest of your work day. It's gonna fly by. Easiest day you've ever had at work, for sure.
Word.
So good luck with
Word.
that.
Solid dude.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, it's the same thing. 'Cause I had a bunch of different hobbies and stuff and interests like that.
Uh-huh.
Um, and I knew I was. One thing I was aware of is I knew I was trying to find my thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Like I knew I had seen people who had their thing, right? And
Yeah.
that's kind of how they were living their that they realized they found their thing, and so they just spent their life doing their thing, and they were
Yeah.
happy and successful and
Right.
right. So I knew from a early age that I was trying to find my thing, but I didn't connect the dots on I don't know. I just didn't connect the dots. You know what I mean? Like I was
Yeah.
doing creative stuff too, um, but I didn't really. I don't know. I don't know. Just couldn't connect the dots. I guess it's the best way I can think to explain it.
No, I get that.
But
I get what that means. It's sometimes I would have the desire to do something, but you just don't know what it's called, right? Like you don't know what it you know what you want to do, but you don't know what it's called to research it. At least I didn't. I didn't know that the name of the position that I really wanted to be was a unit stills photographer, which was a photographer that does like the Blu-ray pictures of the movies or the behind the scenes and all of that kind of stuff.
right,
I didn't know
okay,
that was the title that I was supposed to be looking into. That way I can do the research or figure out if that was something that I wanted to do or not.
right, okay, that makes sense. So you would like experiment with things, and then you would get kind of an idea of what you wanted to do within that industry, basically, but
Exactly.
just you didn't really know where to go from there, kind of.
Exactly. Just like with art now, like you want to be an artist, and I'm sure
Right.
this is something that you want to do full time. You also want to, provide for the family and pay your bills with it. So if
Right.
you were to try to apply or put in job applications or whatever, would you even know what the search to find what it is that you're trying to get into?
Right.
I
No,
don't. You
not
know,
really.
I know what I want to do, but I don't know what they consider it as or how I would look up that information sometimes.
Right. Yep. I feel that for sure.
Yeah.
I feel that. I think it's a tough road, bro. But it's okay. It's okay. I think we're also gonna make it. Gonna figure it out.
Oh yeah. I can
Um,
already tell.
yeah, for sure. Let me see. What am I thinking about this? What am I thinking? Get some like some of
Let me see what you.
those. Those
Oh,
can be
dude, I love
shadows.
that angle.
Thanks, man.
You really got that mouth all hinged open.
Trying to, trying to. I want to change these teeth though. This one should be bigger and going that way. Let's adjust it a little bit here. Teeth. Gotta get the teeth right. Boom. And then we can have this one come in, out right there, I think. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Let's see. We can contrast it with that tooth right there.
I
And
love
then,
how with Carnage you can really just kind of throw a lot of lines. It doesn't. Or at
yeah.
least that's kind of what I saw last night when I was doing it. I was like, if I keep throwing lines, like there is no wrong line because it's either the symbiote or his actual skin color, or you can
Right.
kind of just go in.
It's a shadow shape, right? It's just like a dip in his thing or whatever.
Exactly.
All right, so I think on this one, I'm gonna make the teeth black also. I want to try the black teeth on this one. I haven't done that yet.
It's hard to kind of figure it in. It's like, dang, how do I not take it too black to where it's just one black shape versus like individual teeth?
Right. I feel you. I think well, now I maybe don't want to do that now that you've said that. I hadn't considered that it was going to be difficult. And now you said it's
You
going to be
run for the
difficult, so now I
challenge.
don't know. I don't know.
You ran for the
Yo, we
challenge.
got KO Mike in the chat. What's up, bro? Yo, thanks for coming through, dude. Says getting better. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. It is gonna go crazy. I was actually gonna text you after this, and see if we could hook it up because it's about that time. I'm gonna get my kids and stuff. But yeah, this KO Mike in my channel, he's the guy I was telling you about who's got that story
Hmm.
that we've been talking about.
Hmm.
And I've been talking to my man D Graves about it. Um, I haven't given him all the details though. I've been keeping him in the dark, but we've been talking about it a little bit. And yeah, we need to do another call though, because we did a call. Oh, man, it feels like 5 years ago. It feels like it's been
Oh,
forever now.
dang.
Not, it hasn't really been that long, but it feels like it's been 5 years, bro. And
Yeah.
then we had this baby, the worst. I had the worst baby ever was born, and
Nah, he
really
doesn't
just.
do
Yeah, I do mean it, man. From the bottom. Hold on. Let me go to my close up.
that.
Anyway, so we haven't really. I haven't. Uh, we haven't been able to talk about it again and really get moving on it yet, but we're going to. And yeah, I've been. Um, I've been really getting my reps in, bro. Dominic,
Yeah.
I've been working with D'Anthony here. He's a machine when it comes to drawing. He just doesn't stop. And so I've been working to keep up with him a little bit. And so I'm gonna be able to crank out some pages, I think, because Man, we've been talking about that too. About getting some actual stories out there and getting some. I was just listening to what's it called? I can't think. I was listening to some artist um, talking right, some podcast thing, and he was saying again the same thing that I've heard so many times, which is like you should be practicing the specific thing that you want to be doing, right?
Yeah.
So we're always talking behind the scenes and on stream. We're talking about we want to make these stories. We're going to draw these comics and stuff, and and practicing that specifically is going to be the best way to obviously get better at that, right? And
Mhm.
so for me, I'm someone who is not really like on the writer side of things, like
Mhm.
coming up with story ideas, coming up with characters. I'm not really naturally wired that way. Um, Whereas, like, so these guys, Dominic, there are two other, besides me and the Hive, we got D'Anthony here, and we got B. Daniels, who's not with us today. We're going to get him on here sometime, but not today. But both of them have these, like, story ideas and stuff, and they got characters they're coming up with. So, and I'm just sitting over here like, well, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Nah.
So then Dominic, but bro, so then Dominic came to me, and I animated his character, which was the first time we had kind of really started talking about it. Um, and then he would like gave me a rundown of the story, and I was like, bro, this is literally just what I need. This is the kind of stuff that I can't come up with on my own. So
Yeah.
I'm just stalling, honestly, talking right now. I'm just talking because I don't know what I'm gonna do about these teeth. Because now that you said that, now I don't know. But no, it's okay.
What
I'm gonna
was
go.
your
I'm gonna
Go
go
with
for
your
it.
first instinct, whether it was difficult or not.
I,
Go with it. Do that. That's my vote.
I was just gonna make them all black, but it would just be a big black shape. I hadn't even like I hadn't pictured it. I was just in my head. I'm like, I'm just gonna fill them all in black.
Yeah.
And then you said
Yeah.
that, and I was like, oh yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? Huh. No, it's actually an easy fix. It's actually, and I'm gonna be able to
Yeah.
get
Just go
in.
in with some maybe whiteout
No, I got it.
to do like the highlights or something.
I got it. You'll see.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Well, my
Stay
bad. I'm
tuned.
gonna let the
Stay
master
tuned. No,
work.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Let the master
I
work.
do not mean to put any extra pressure on myself like that.
Yeah, you do.
No, it's okay. Here we go.
That's why you're doing it on live.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
naturally want that extra pressure.
A little bit of pressure is good, I think.
Makes diamonds.
Ooh. Let them know.
You're a diamond,
Oh
like
man,
Rihanna
stop.
said.
Mm. I can't handle it when you talk to me like Rihanna. I'm trying to focus on this drawing.
He said, I can't handle
God.
it.
I can't handle it. Don't bring Riri into this. Get comfortable. Dominic says, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. My art's only getting better.
Right,
Thanks, man. I really
right, right.
appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I'm working hard. Um, and yeah, honestly, I'm not really. I feel okay right now. At the end of the day, I'm hanging out with my homie, getting some art in. And it's a good time. And hopefully, I don't ruin these teeth. But I might, though. It could happen. And that's okay.
So, I am thinking about this comic book, and I want to. I'm already starting to sketch out some panels. I'll show you off stream or whatever.
Mm.
But it's gonna be a zombie, like a zombie type. So they're not actual zombies.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to say too much like on
Mm-hmm.
live because
Sure,
I'm gonna
sure.
pitch it to you. But they're like zombies. They're not zombies. And I'm starting to formulate some characters and the overall like idea of it.
Okay.
I'm starting to I'm starting to do
Nice,
it.
bro.
So
Is this related to that other thing that you had before? Because you had something kind of zombie related before that you were thinking about, right?
I don't
Or
know.
no?
They come all the time. I don't
Maybe
know.
not.
I don't know which one you're
Shine bright like a
referencing.
diamond. Yeah, shine bright like a diamond. Dominic in here. Yeah, that's right. I'm trying, man. I'm really trying. Yeah, maybe not. I could be remembering that wrong. Maybe the one I'm thinking about wasn't a.
I don't know.
If it's not,
However, I will tell you, when did I talk to you about it? Let me ask
mm,
you that.
long time ago, months
If,
ago.
so then it's not the same. No.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Okay.
It was the one word title thing you were thinking about.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't that?
no,
That was
no.
kind of zombie like,
And
wasn't it, or no?
they
Or am I
weren't.
just
Yeah,
remembering that
no,
wrong?
they weren't zombies. They were aliens.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right.
They were aliens, not zombies.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm a bad friend. Sorry, dude.
You weren't listening, bro. I just said you liked the story, you know.
Yeah, right. Uh,
Oh
nah,
well.
it was a nice story. It was a nice story. I would never lie to you. It's been a long time though. That was a long time ago, right? Like that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
So
that was a while
so it's
ago for
okay if I
sure.
get some details wrong.
Yeah,
I think it's
it
okay.
was a while ago. Probably at the beginning of the year,
Probably at least for sure.
if not even before that.
Yeah, good point. Dominic says I
You
can
get a
show
pass.
you. Sorry, what? Go ahead.
I said you get a pass.
I get a pass. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Um, Dominic says I can show you the off stream so we can get a good feeling for the pacing, and you want to get a few pre-readers before we drop. Yeah, that's a good point. I'll show him. Because I do have because I started the thumbnails for this a while ago, and I did some character design sketches
Hmm.
for it, which I don't remember if I
Yeah.
showed you those or not. I can't remember. But yeah, so I did thumbnail out. I mean, a decent amount of the first section of the story, which I want to look at that
Yeah.
again and do another pass on it. Now that it's been a while, and I've drawn some, because I have drawn some comic pages, right, since then. So I want to kind of see if maybe anything different is coming to mind. And I think in general for comic pages and panels and stuff, taking like two passes on the thumbnails is probably a pretty safe thing, right? Because I know you want it to be done pretty fast. I mean, you want it to be done fast, obviously, but I know a lot of times our first idea isn't necessarily the best idea,
The
also.
best idea, right?
Yeah, so I think like doing two rounds of thumbnails, for a comic book thing would probably be acceptable. And this also is going to be um, like web comic, right? So it's a
Ah,
different orientation from how I've done before. Because the panels
right.
I've drawn so far have been just regular, like panel layouts on a page. Um,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be interesting to see because I've been thinking about that. How do you deal with the pacing and how do you deal with leading the camera's eye or leading the reader through it, right? As they're gonna be scrolling. Um, I was listening to something. I think it was an Ink Pulp episode. Actually, they had a guest on there who does web comics, and he had some really cool things that he mentioned. He said he thinks about just like the distance you have between things.
Uh huh.
So like since people are scrolling, if you want there to be a tense moment or something, you just make it so they have to scroll longer,
Right.
right? To get to the next dialogue, you have something in there so literally it takes more time, another second or whatever for them to scroll. Um,
Really.
and it's something I hadn't thought about. Like I hadn't thought like, oh yeah, like it's just a different way to think about pacing, I think.
Right.
Because normally, right, with a page, you're thinking about, okay, if my eye is looking at this panel, how do I get it to go to the next panel and go to the next panel? or whatever. So yeah, it's something I've been thinking about a lot for sure. But I'm gonna have to get a call with
What
him and.
a lot of the things that I'm working on, especially since I'm kind of trying out this comic, is like more creative angles, right? I don't want it to always be on the like panel. I want to break out of the panels. I want to,
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
always want it to just the page is the playground. I want to be able
Yes.
to go in and just do whatever.
I like that. I like that. See, and that's why I really want to get. I've been trying to find a time when I can call my guy over here, because this is something I'm really trying to do. We talk about it almost every stream, how this is like, whatever. But yeah, because I want to start experimenting, right? Because just like everything, it'll take experimenting for us to find what we like doing, find what we know works, and all that. And I want to get started.
I'm excited to see it, bro.
Thanks, man.
I can't after stream. Yeah, you gotta fill me in. Let me know.
Yeah, I'll have to find my thumbnails that I did before. They're pretty rough. I'm trying to, like I said, trying to figure out the pacing and the story. But it just in the one call we had forever ago, he laid it out for me. Like he talked me through it, kind of, right? And I was able to visualize it really well. So I think that I think it'll come together.
For real.
And something that I'm going to be approaching with the same kind of thought process is with these stream pictures, and the thumbnails and everything. Is it's like it's got to get done.
I'm glad you brought that up. So what is your thumbnail process? I like how you're doing yours traditional. So
Yeah,
far, all of them have been traditional, right?
yeah. So far, all of them. Yeah.
Is there a reason why you are doing that, or
Yeah, yeah. There is.
what is it?
I just like it, bro. I think it's cool, honestly. Right
Uh,
now, I mean, really, honestly, it's just kind of what I'm doing right now. It's what I'm
uh,
feeling. These are the tools that I really want to use more. Um, and I've just been really comfortable working traditionally.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I really haven't done anything digital at all in a hot minute. A
I
hot
know.
minute, bro. Like,
I've, I've I've noticed that.
and I've tried a couple times sketching. Like when I did that Iron Man painting,
Uh
I
huh.
sketched. I started an Iron Man sketch on the iPad, and then I wound up falling asleep. It was late at night, but I wound up falling asleep. Um, but like, I don't know, bro. I really have been liking having originals, like finished art pieces around the house. Has
Yeah,
really been tickling me in just the right way. You know what I'm saying? And the
I do.
sketchbook here. I'm gonna pause my carnage for a second. We're gonna do a little. I'm gonna walk everybody through my sketchbook a little bit.
Oh
So
yeah.
this sketchbook, bro, I started the sketchbook last month. On the 12th, August 12th. Dominic says it's my story too, sucker. You're right. I'm sorry. Thank you. He keeps telling me that, and it's just, you're right. Thanks. But so I started this uh, last month, right? And so normally in my sketchbooks, it's a lot of like just random stuff, scribbles, sketches, and stuff. I don't normally have a lot of finished pieces.
uh,
But because we've been doing the streams and we've been doing the thumbnails and all the sketches and everything, I'm filling this up and it's got like a decent amount of actual art in it,
uh.
which is like, I don't know, I've really been enjoying
I like the low key though.
being able to, thanks, man, being able to flip through here and be like, oh, that's like an actual drawing. Oh, that's a drawing. And oh, that's something I painted, or
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just been really something I've really been enjoying. So, been just kind of sticking with it. And I've been
yeah.
liking, some of the pictures I've been liking the results. I still need to finish this Loki. I started inking this Loki. but I didn't actually finish it. And I kind of want to ink this Guts also. But I also kind of want to draw a new Guts, so I don't know. But yeah, the traditional, like I said, just having this stuff, and I'm still doing the random sketches. You know, this one right here, this is my hand. I drew my own hand in pen. It's pretty fun. But just like, I'm still doing the random sketching thing, but it's just cool. You know, I like being able to flip through here and see these finished drawings.
Right.
And I think they do better on TikTok also. I
Yeah.
think that for me,
Oh, look at
my
that Doom though.
oh thanks, my traditional art does better on TikTok than my digital art. This Hulk, oh, I like this Hulk right here.
Yeah, dude.
I want to do another character with this kind of style, um, because I have all these acrylic inks, bro, and
Hmm.
I can just mix them like paint. Like I can make any color with
Yeah.
these inks, and then I can use my dip pen and do like any color with this kind of hatching style. So I'm definitely gonna do some more of that. But yeah, that's where I'm coming from with this. Is just I don't know, really been in the sketchbook mode and the original art mode.
It's working out, dude. I think that's the way you should go with it because
Thanks,
you're
dude.
doing great, especially with what you just showed right now.
Thanks,
So,
man.
for real.
You're real nice, bro.
I'd give you a flip through of my sketchbook, but we'd be here all day.
Yeah, for that's true, dude. I wasn't kidding when I said you're a drawing machine. Dominic said that looks clean. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I've been trying, bro. Been trying to stay consistent, you know, and everything. And it's been, like I said, the baby, you know, has really been putting a strain on everything uh, for the past year. But he is getting better, you know, and he's getting to the point where I am able to do stuff like this, you know, and put a little more time in. So it's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be all right, man. I'm gonna make it someday.
Hey, who is
Someday,
that?
things are gonna get easier.
Your
Sorry, go ahead.
your piece right there reminds me of. I'm forgetting the character's name off of Mortal Kombat. He's got like the same type of mouth, and he opens his head. His mouth.
Oh,
I
uh,
forget. He's got like things on his arms too. God, why am I forgetting his name?
Reptile? Are you thinking about Reptile?
No,
Are you
not
thinking
reptile.
about, man, oh, this is embarrassing. I can't think of it either. My Carnage? My Carnage is making you think of it?
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I used to play a decent amount of Mortal Kombat, but I'm not sure who you're thinking of.
I I can't either, and it's
I
irritating.
know I know who you're talking about. I can see the face. I can see the face.
It's not Cobalt, is it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's oh my god.
Yeah,
Kale
it's
Mike
gonna
probably
it's,
knows.
it's gonna come back to me. I'm gonna be mad because you're not gonna be available for me to tell you.
Right? No, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it before the end of the stream. We still got a little bit of time. We got it. It's
Let's see. I'm
we'll
gonna
think of it.
just look up.
Baraka? Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, that's who it is. I knew it. I knew that Kale
there
Mike
it
would
is.
know, bro. That's who I was
Yes,
thinking of. I was thinking of
that's
Baraka.
him.
Yeah.
That's who he looks like.
Goaded in the chat. Thank you, Dominic, bro. Yeah, it does, huh? Man, I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to change the drawing.
Ah, leave it.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Leave
have to
it.
change it. It's a Baraka, a Carnage Baraka. That's what it is. The symbiote. It's a crossover. The symbiote came into the Mortal Kombat universe and took over Baraka. That'd be terrifying. Hmm. I want to do, man. I want to do. Oh God, bro. I want to do so much. but I have to consider the time.
Oh, what time is it?
It's
Almost that time. It's
it's getting
almost.
it's getting close. I got until my hard out is like 2:30.
Oh, okay.
That's when I gotta leave to go get them, somewhere around there. So, but I want to get the red ink out and the dip pen, but that's probably too much. Probably too
I just
much.
don't. I don't know if my paper can handle that. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like, I'm
yeah.
testing it with this right now, but it just might not be able to handle certain stuff. And
Right.
that's okay because it hasn't really been hurting me so far. But I
Yep.
do want to, I don't want to be limited,
Right. As long as you know what it can do, right? You know what tools you're using for what scenario.
especially with all the great work you be doing.
Oh
Like,
my god. Oh my god.
I can't be half stepping.
You're very kind, bro.
Not with the hive.
Very
Not with
kind.
the.
Facts. Facts too, especially bro. If we ever get our other member up here, we are cooked. We're gonna have to be we're gonna have to be on point, sucking down caffeine before the show, making sure we're ready to go because he doesn't play.
For real.
That stuff he's been doing recently, bro.
It's ridiculous. It's like, where are you learning this?
For real. He's just like, all right, I just found a few minutes to sketch this out real quick, and it's just this super cool thing, you know. And I'm like, oh, all right, all right, that's fine. That's just. It would take me like half an hour to draw a mouth that cool, bro. How'd you do that? Just a little
For
10-minute
real.
sketch.
And I do like how he's being consistent with the style he's going for.
Yeah, he's really nailing that.
Shout out to B, man.
For real. He'll be here with us one of these times. We'll get him.
I think this is how I'm gonna do his teeth.
Let me see. Mm. You hit him with like, is that like a gray and then you're blacking out the mouth?
No,
Or let me
that's the
see.
pencil.
Oh, that's the pencil still. Oh, okay, I see. I see what you're cooking.
See? I like doing this because we really get a chance to be
Yep.
creative artists, in real time. What you're
Right.
seeing is the actual thought process,
Mm-hmm.
even if we're not really able to explain the step by step.
Yep. Yeah, and when you watch a time lapse or any kind of edited video, you it's not really what goes on, right?
Right,
Like
right.
for a lot of it, I mean, for me, making the video is kind of part of the art process. Like especially if I'm recording something and I'm thinking about the music and I'm planning my videos out, right?
Uh-huh.
Then that's the video is kind of also the finished art piece.
Right.
So you're really not seeing my process necessarily. You're seeing another art piece, right? It's kind of like a meta art piece,
Right.
because
Yeah.
now with a time lapse, it's a little bit different. Like you are seeing it unfold. It's really fast, so you don't obviously get a sense for kind of how those decisions were made. But
Uh-huh.
it's a little more closer to real. But still, I think that is also kind of an art piece in itself.
I
You know,
agree.
you know what I mean.
I do.
You know what I mean. Kale Mike's asking if I've showed you Wrath. I have. Do you remember the character that I animated a while ago? He looks like a stuffed animal with the razor blade. Do you remember that
I
guy?
do kind of
It's been
like
a
I'm
little
trying to
while.
picture. I remember the idea, it was a while ago.
Yeah, I animated that. I know I was showing you guys all those.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I think I sent the because I did a few sketches for like some humans in the show, and I think I sent those, but I didn't like, you know, we didn't get all into what it was. I was just like, these are some
Yeah.
character sketches I've
I
drawn.
think you presented them as like character sketches or studies or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, and I haven't drawn him. I haven't drawn Wrath myself. Well, I drew him once when we first were talking about the animation. I drew a sketch of him, um, but then I just did. That was just a sketch. That wasn't what we used for the actual thing. So have not done my own version, but I don't really need my own version. Honestly, he's got like my guy, the guy who drew it, who came up with Wrath. He I mean, he's got a cool style. Like the character is done, you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which is cool, especially for me. You know, like we were talking, I haven't done a whole lot of the character design and character creation process.
Yeah.
So again, for
So
him,
is he an artist, your boy? He's an artist. He draws it too?
he draws
Or
some, but this is it's
uh,
more of a story that he's written and come up
okay.
with. But yeah, he
Yeah.
does draw, but it's not like his main thing. He actually makes music. That's his main creative outlet.
Oh
Um,
snaps.
yeah, some legit stuff. Which we're waiting. The world's still waiting on some new drops, bro. By the way, KO Mike, we're watching. We got the notifications on. We got you know thousands of people waiting, just like in our stream right now. We got thousands of viewers.
Thousands. Thousands of viewers.
I was telling my girl that because she was talking a little smack earlier about she's gonna find a real horror movie and she wants to see me crying on the couch or whatever, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna tell. I got thousands of people who are gonna hear about this harassment. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? So
Yeah.
everybody's gonna know. She's like, it's alright, it's fine. Tell them, tell them. What are they gonna do?
Tell tell your followers
Yeah,
or your fans.
thousands, thousands.
I see.
She's like, you don't have thousands of people watching you. I was like,
Humble.
oh, I
Be
was like,
humble.
oh, so you come through? You come through to the streams, huh? The streams, huh?
She said, "Be humble." Be
Yeah, sit
humble, my
down.
guy.
It's called
Soon
manifesting.
enough. Right. Soon enough, Mrs. Chinstrap. We'll
Exactly.
be good.
He says he's
We'll
coming
be
back
there.
ASAP. I hope so, man. I hope so. Makes good music. We've got a few. There's a couple Chinstrap KO Mike songs together out there also
Or with
floating
like you were
around.
doing beats, or you were
I
what
was
were
I
you
was
doing?
I was vocals, bro. I laid down some
You
I laid down some tracks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
you was dropping bars.
I was dropping bars for sure. There's a couple you can find them. They're out there. Um, they're out there. But I never got to KO's level.
Yeah.
He'd been doing it. He got me into it. We were messing around and stuff, and I was like, bro, this stuff you're making is cool. He's like, yo, you should hop on one, and so we did or whatever. We did some together, but I couldn't catch up. I couldn't catch up.
Yeah.
We would like, especially with freestyling, bro. Oh my god,
Yeah.
this guy right here, for real, he'll lay anybody out. He'll lay anybody out in a freestyle. He's
I
so
love
good.
it.
And I would get to the point, where I'd be getting better. I'm like, yo, I'm getting all right. I'm figuring some things out. And then I'd be like, let's freestyle, bro. And he would just go on forever and ever and ever, and it would just sound so dope and everything. And I would just be like, all right, never
Yo,
mind.
take a breath, son.
Exactly, for real. All
Yeah.
right, never mind. I'm gonna just go back to the lab again, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Back to the
do.
lab again, yo. All right. I got this ink on here. Time is it? About 2. Let me see. Did I bring my? Okay, yeah, I got paint.
Look at how I'm coming with it.
I like it, man. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Muy bien. It's I really like the how expressive your lines are. Your black lines that you have for like the
Mhm.
tendrils and stuff. I like the way they look.
Thank you.
For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna erase this and try to not tear up the paper. a few times recently. So, because I do these in this sketchbook, and sometimes
Yeah,
I'll like ink wash something and then paint something, and then I'll go back over and try and get the pencils off, and I just totally tear up the paper.
bro.
I've been tearing up
That's
some
the
paper.
same thing. That's the same thing that I was telling you about. Like, I'd be so heavy with it.
Yeah.
And you know what I feel like it could be, at least for me? So my papers aren't in the sketchbook. It's just actual paper.
Right.
So I try to avoid the back and forth erasing. One, it takes off a lot more and it's faster than maybe you want. I don't want to over erase.
Mm,
Uh, but if I go in the one direction, then it's less likely that I'll kind of like fold the paper back. At least that's what I'm hoping, you know?
sure. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I think that tracks. That seems to make sense to me. All right, let's put some color on this guy. Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Here it is. Some more red. Use a lot of red. A lot of red. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about this. I haven't actually thought about the lighting yet. Let's see. Maybe I'll just do a. We'll just give him a. I don't know. We'll light it from the back. I'm gonna hit him from the back with the light, and we'll go from there.
You know what I also notice? Because of how my paper is, when I do it like this, you know how when you take ribbon and you stretch it with I don't know, with scissors, it kind of coils. I run
Right.
into that when I'm erasing because the paper is like being pressed, but then it starts curling up.
Oh, really?
So many things I'm discovering while
Yeah.
we're doing our
That's
show.
interesting. That's an interesting one.
Right.
That's an interesting one. I definitely get, like my paper warps a bit and stuff for sure when because I still go on it heavy. Like I
Mm-hmm.
know that it's going to be a little whatever. That's just kind of part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I haven't had it curl like that. It's interesting. So I'm going to go through and lay down some general kind of a base tone, I guess you could call it, on some of this.
I might just go in with a little bit of wool gray, just some
Oh, okay.
shadows.
Yeah, I feel
Like
that.
I said, I want to do all that with mine, but I don't know if the color is going to cause me to over wet the paper.
Yeah, bro. I mean, just gotta do whatever works. Whatever works, baby. Either way, I know that you're gonna be blessing us with something magnificent. So,
I appreciate you.
the inside of his mouth. The inside of his mouth probably shouldn't be red, I guess. Or it could be a dark red. Or it could be a reddish black. Mostly black, but a little bit red. Let me see. Got a little bit of time here. Let's see what we can get done. For episode 9. Episode 9 already, man. That's next Monday is going to be episode 10.
Yeah, bro.
Episode 10 of our live art show.
How are you
10
feeling so far
episodes.
about it?
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It's
You
pretty
like the
sweet.
direction that we're heading overall?
I think so, yeah, man. I think it's good. I think we're doing good stuff. And I think that it's only going to get better. and I think I'm already seeing the benefits from it, uh, just kind of in general. Getting those watch hours moving up, they're slowly ticking up.
Bro,
Gonna
I
hit
bet
that.
you're already high. I'm
Not
trying to
really.
get to your level.
Not really. Have you been watching that? Have you been watching your watch hours? Is that something you keep an eye
Kind
on?
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I've been trying not to focus too much on it, but I do look, yes.
Right, yeah, yeah. I mean, you gotta look, obviously,
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, bro, I understand what is the healthy approach to everything, but I also know what I'm gonna do at the end of the day, you know. But it is a balance. It's a balance, though, for sure. Yep, we're gonna get there. That 3K is coming up pretty quick. We're gonna get there. So now I'm gonna go get a little more darker shadow. Get another value in here, basically, is what we're doing. Push that stuff back. I guess should be like that, really. Bam. Some on the front. I'm gonna need another, at least one more value here. Let me see. I'm trying to mix kind of a purpley color for my shadows.
Oh, that's smart.
But I don't want it to be too purpley, though, also.
Right.
We're trying to see. Something like that. Keeping it kind of loose and fun. Loose and fun, baby. Boom. And I'm just using one brush. I honestly, bro, I really only use one brush for like everything with my painting.
Really?
Yeah, even like I can get pretty thin lines with it. So I mean,
Uh-huh.
even things that I really should probably be using a thinner brush for, I just use the same one.
You got that pen control, huh?
Well, all right. Look, I didn't mean it like that, but you know. But I ain't gonna
It's
fight.
like,
I ain't gonna argue though. No, I'm just kidding. No,
right.
I don't know. I'm just lazy.
Ah, there's a reason. It ain't gotta be laziness.
And sometimes, and I mean too, it does kind of help with the kind of loose look, that I've kind of been doing here recently.
Do I want to
Like that.
thread
Do you?
start with orange?
I'm gonna do how about a yellow background? Yellow. Do I have any? I don't have any good yellow on my palette. Hold on. Gotta find a tube.
All right, I'm gonna throw some color on this. If
Nice.
if it doesn't work out, then it's gonna be your fault.
Okay, that's fine. I accept
All
that
right.
responsibility.
Okay, cool.
But also, if it
Nah,
does work out, no, no, no,
nah.
no, no. If it does work out, it's to my credit also, right?
It's your credit.
Okay, okay. Oh God. And this is this is orange. This is not yellow, bro. This is straight up orange. I guess we do an orange background today. Here we go. Um, do I want to do this? Is this what I want to do? Is this the right decision? It is the decision. Boom. 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 Okay. What can we do with this? What can we do with this? Boom. 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 How you feeling about your piece today?
Um, to be honest with you, I feel like I turned it around, and I'm kind of digging it.
Nice. You didn't like
Look at,
where you were going originally?
I wasn't even sure. I feel like I didn't have a direction, but I just kept going with it.
Right.
Um, how it is turning out though, I'm liking it. Because remember, I
Nice.
wasn't even going to color it because I'm like, dang, I don't want to mess up the paper.
Yeah. But now it's at a point where you're
Look at
like,
look at that background, bro. What are you doing?
I don't, what are you doing?
What
I
are you
don't know.
doing?
I don't know. We're gonna try and pull it together.
Try.
I'm gonna try. What, you think there's no point? It's too late? There's nothing I can do?
Nah, I think you're doing good. I don't
You
know
think
what
I'm
you're
doing
trying
good?
to like
Thanks, man.
pull together.
I mean, I just got a bunch of random squares all over the place right now.
Artistic.
It is artistic. But is it cool, though? It needs to be cool, though. I think I need something. We need something here. Got a little bit of time to figure it out. That's like a less intense yellow. I think maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll just blur all of these out. I'll go over all these with water. So
Oh,
I got it right here. It's mostly dry. I think it is dry pretty much. And I'm just going to just hit them with water. And if you just go over this stuff with water, it gets rid of the hard edge a lot of the times. And will,
fun fact.
yep. Hopefully, so if I do this, and especially if you go, you let the water kind of do what it wants, you know, give it a little bit
Yeah.
of freedom, then it'll kind of fuzz it out and hopefully create a little blurry background here. That'd be kind of cool, actually. That would be kind of cool. So I'm working with gouache for anybody who's wondering, but there also does need to be a bit of paint on the paper for this to kind of work. So, because gouache you can use very, very like watered down and in very thin layers. And if I use a really thin layer and then I go over it with water, I don't think the effect really works as well. You don't really get as good of a blending.
Uh huh.
So you do need a little bit of paint on the paper. I don't know if it's just because when there's not much water, it just soaks in more or
Uh huh.
something. I'm not sure exactly the reasoning, but yeah, if you got a little bit of gouache on the paper that's already dried, you can just go over it with some water and
Lighten it up, huh?
it'll lighten it. It'll blur it. So if you have like two colors next to each other
Uh huh.
and you go over them, maybe two different tones,
Uh huh.
and you go over it with water, it'll blend them together, give you a blending effect. It'll kind of blur stuff out like this. Um, yeah.
Does it matter? Does it matter how long it's been on the paper?
Nope.
So no matter what, if you put water on it, it's gonna lighten up the value.
It'll reactivate it. What
Yeah.
it does is it reactivates the paint, um, which makes it so like the crisp lines on the edge of stuff turns back into watery paint.
Right.
So that blurs the edges together. Basically, is what it does. And you can actually even go in if you go in with a dry brush. Let me see. So like this paint is wet, and if I take a dry brush and I go over it, it'll actually pull the paint up, and you can pull some of the paint up off the paper and really lighten it. If you really do want to lighten it, you can actually pull. So like this paint was totally dry, and I can go in here with this dry brush, now that I've re-wet it, and literally just pull the paint right up off the paper. So I use that if I like make a mistake, you know, you can really just go in and fix it a lot of the
Oh,
time.
that's good.
Yeah, but also, you know, on the other hand, I could go into my sketchbook over here and you know, hit my art with a spray bottle, and it would just ruin all of my paintings. So, so you know.
On the flip side.
Yeah, I do seal my paintings though. I mean, not all of them,
Oh,
like not all my sketchbook ones, but like my actual, like all my 11 by 17s, I'll spray with a sealer to kind of protect it from that.
with a sealer, huh?
Yeah, yeah, just like a finish, something to whatever, tone it down a little bit. This yellow is freaking bright, bro. It is way brighter than he is, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's okay. What if let me see. I got some new acrylic markers from the store the other day, or
Did you?
yesterday. I don't know. Yeah, I got some really thin ones because I don't have my Poscas are like what is it, the medium tip or something,
Uh-huh.
and I needed a really thin white one. So I found this little
Yeah.
pack, and it's got a few colors in it. It's just some off-brand thing, but the white actually works really well. I've used it a few times already. Um, but I got this red. Let's see, maybe I can use this red to put some more vibrant reds on him. Or should I leave him kind of muted and just have the background be overpoweringly saturated? Would it be too much to add red on him? Or what if I did a red outline, like a bright red outline around him?
That might
Maybe.
work. How bright is the red gonna be?
Let me see. I can use my Posca for that. Just the Posca red.
Oscar. So you should probably
Here, I'll
test
show
that
you.
first.
I'll show you. Here we go.
Yeah.
So like this right here. So there it is. Let me see if I can get it next to the yellow. That would definitely probably pop him off a little bit more, I think. I don't know. What would you do, bro? What would you do if you were me?
I will go with the yellow.
Go with the yellow? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like do a yellow outline around him? Oh.
Yeah. Is that? I'm sorry.
Oh.
Was that one of the colors? Because when you, I
I didn't
tried to
even
text.
no, I didn't even think about doing it with a yellow outline, but that probably makes more sense. You're so smart, bro. Oh my gosh.
Don't do that.
Oh my gosh, you're so smart. I was about to completely ruin this.
No, you wouldn't have. You
Not that
probably would
it's
have. Yeah.
not that it's whatever. What about this yellow? Let me see what this yellow looks like. We're running out of time. I gotta get this done. I'm trying to activate this one. These are so thin. It's perfect. I need them. I mean, what size are your Poscas? Do you know? Do you have the thin ones?
So I have two sizes. I have the bold ones, and then I have the skinnier ones.
Right. Nice.
I'm just trying to do his like gums real quick.
Oh, this is still wet. No.
Uh,
No. Don't do me like this. It's okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be MIA for a second.
Alright.
Um, All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Apologies. Apologies. Hit this
No
with the
problem.
hair dryer real fast.
Uh-huh.
I'm about to get this outline, baby. This
Oh,
this little one I have actually is a brighter yellow than my Posca, so I'm gonna use this one.
yeah.
Yeah, see what we can do real quick.
I just threw like a little background on it, but I don't even think it shows. It ain't gonna show. And
I don't see a background.
yeah, I can't keep going over it with
Is it?
water or wet.
Mm, what did you use for the background?
I used 10%, I think.
Oh, your ink wash?
No, well, I'm using marker, not water.
Oh, marker, marker. Right, right, right. That's weird
Try
that that doesn't
20%.
show up. Yeah.
I just don't want it to start bowing, start tilting up.
Do you keep
This
your
one.
so are all your sketches, your art and stuff, is your paper like is flat? It stays flat for those?
No, that's the problem that I'm running into. Like
But
they're starting to.
mm, so you're not keeping them. You're trying to keep it flat, but it's like they're not
Yeah,
like okay, I got you, I got you.
I would rather like, especially if I'm gonna sell these or whatever, I would
Right.
rather the paper be flat and clean
Yeah.
versus sometimes I gotta like put them under books or something.
Yep. I know what you mean. That makes sense. That
I
makes sense.
It was even bad like when we were doing the max and stuff, and I was like taping the paper down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, which that definitely helps taping it for sure. Tends to help.
I think I'm gonna go in it with just a little bit of the pencil again.
Okay.
That adds in that texture that I
Nice.
might have gotten rid of when I was layering with all the other stuff.
Can be easy to lose texture, that's for sure.
Mixed media artist.
Mixed media, baby. I'm not even sure if my outline is showing up on the stream. It's showing up in person, guys, I promise.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay, here we go. Boom. Be quick and free with the lines. I haven't done a full outline on a character like this in a while. I used to do this a lot with, especially when I was doing my post-it drawings.
Uh-huh.
I was outlining like every single one of those with a white outline or something,
Yeah.
giving them a
Like
glow effect or whatever.
maybe I could put yellow on mine.
Do it.
So I'm sorry, you did ask me what I have. So I have two sides. I'll show you. Here's a thin one, like a bold one, and a skinnier one, like a fine one.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that skinny one is I don't even have the fine. I think I only have yeah, I have the PC5M is my size, which I think that's like your boldest one is what it looked like. Um that's the only size
So
Poscas I have, so
this is a 1.8 to a 2.5.
1 point.
2.5, I guess.
Yeah, 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 for the MM. Yeah.
This is 2.5, and this is 0.7.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, see that's what I needed. What is this one? This one I got is says it's 1.2 for the small ones I got. Which this I've been using this white one and I just now used this yellow and it looks fine. But it was
Right.
cheap too. It was like $6 for this pack of like a few colors, and so far they have been working well. Cause I really just needed the white. I was just like, I just need the white. You know, that's what I need. You know, that's that's what we're here for. That thin white. You know, because with the acrylic paint, I think is the best way to really get that nice white, you know, that shows up in pictures and everything.
Yeah.
Because with some of the stuff like the whiteout, I find it like doesn't always show in pictures very well. Like it might look okay in person, but I'll take a picture of it and it'll look kind of yellow.
Right.
If I don't know if that's something you've run into or not, but I don't think that really happens when I use the acrylic.
What I'm running into is sometimes it just don't work. You know
Right?
what? Even last night when I was doing my own little sketch,
Yeah.
I was using the dip pen, and
Mm.
I'll have a whole bunch of ink on there, and it won't come out on the paper. Like,
Really?
I know I can't be using too much to where it's clogging it. When I
Nah.
wipe it off on a napkin, a lot of ink comes off. So I don't understand why I'm running into this problem.
Right.
Makes me feel so amateur. It's like, what the
And you cleaned your nibs, right, before you started using them? I know we talked about that.
heck? Yeah,
So
I
it's like
even
you
put,
went through.
I even put like alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand what the. I don't know, bro.
I don't know either. It's
I put a little
something
bit
I'm
of.
trying not to get irritated over, but
Yeah.
I don't understand it, so
I
it's
know. I
irritating.
feel. It sucks, man, cause man, I've been loving the dip pen. I don't mean to. I don't mean to like pour salt on the wound, but
Alright,
it's
here you
great,
go.
dude. You're really missing out, honestly. I mean, it's like my number one favorite art tool, probably that I've ever used in my entire life. So.
Wow, in your entire life, in your, I don't mean to rub it in, but it's just the greatest thing since
Yeah,
life.
I've never had a better experience than using the dip pen. Nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Birth of my first child, nothing. Not even close.
Nothing. This
Bro.
dip pen, wow.
Yup, that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But man, that looks great, bro. That looks really nice. I like what you did. I like that.
yeah, it's you. Thank you. I'm
That's
trying to get
nice.
up to your level so I can,
You're very
you know.
kind. You're a very kind soul, bro. You're a very kind soul. But it's about that time for me. It's
Yep.
about that time. This though, man, I mean, this has been our first our stream where my kids are at school, at least where I have the hard out, and we still, I mean, we got everything done, man. We came up here, we hit
Yep.
them with this. We hit them with this just to recap for anybody who's maybe coming back, checking this out. We warmed up with a little Beetlejuice sketch. This is my first time I drew Beetlejuice right here, which was is interesting. And then we finished off with this Carnage, which I like. I kind of like mine. I could definitely go darker with these values on him,
Uh-huh.
but I kind of like how he's kind of muted, and the background is vibrant. He's normally the character is the more vibrant thing, so it's kind of cool. This I'm kind of liking it, but I don't know. We'll see if I do anything else with it later on.
I like it. I like it.
Thank you.
And here is mine. I got mine
Nice.
too. My Beetlejuice sketches, and which is probably a little hard to see. Might have to turn the paper a little bit.
A little bit. I can see them though. Those are nice and clean.
And Carnage, I actually like how that came out. I'm
Yeah,
happy
I
with
do
it.
too. Those eyes too. I want to see those eyes up close. I want to see. I definitely want to see when you send the picture of it, the high def picture, because they look cool. They look kind of smoky almost, from what I can
Yeah,
see. Like I see the black, and then that's still the pencil or marker. That's marker for the grays. You
yeah,
got that kind of smoky
yeah.
effect. I like that. And then the orange peeking through, giving him the
This
that
is
fiery
how I
look.
did the teeth.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that totally works too. You still got the dark black mouth, and the teeth wind up still looking dark. Definitely works. I like that, man. Great work today, bro.
You as well, man.
Great
Thank
work
you.
today. Right, that's
Thank everybody for tuning in,
for
watching live
sure.
with live episode 9 Carnage.
That's right. It was a good one. We'll be back tomorrow for our special sketch episode, and then on
Yep,
Monday for character of the month. Sam from Trick or Treat will be
Sam.
expanding on our piece for that. I can't wait, bro. We'll see you.